This segment is brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the Yellow Brick Road.
Hi friends, Ernie Rodina with Ag AM in Kansas, and welcome to the Horsing Around segment. We're here at the American Royal. I'm here with Dr. Rich Hartman. Doc, welcome to the Better Horses.
Nice.
And you got, what a trailer. You talk about taking it to another level. Mid-Rivers Equine Centre in Wentzville, Missouri.
Correct.
And wow, has things changed with the veterinarian community at horse shows like this. Great to have you here. Tell us about the services.
So what we offer here are services in sports medicine, emergency services, general lameness services, imaging, and other sorts of therapeutic services for horses that are injured or sick.
And you're a referral hospital, meaning
Correct.
veterinarians recommend you to refer their customers and their clients to you. And what a service you offer, not only in your area, but to the bigger shows all around. And our viewers out there, they might have a huge show that would warrant bringing you in. What's the best way to get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of us through multiple avenues. We have a Facebook page. We have our own website. And there's a link on that website about getting the mobile unit brought to a show. And the website has our phone number, which has our local phone number and a 1-800 number.
Now you're one veterinarian out of how many's on the staff there?
6 veterinarians.
Wow, unbelievable. It has really changed. See the equine deal changing so much, and congratulations that you're going to be soon to be a board certified surgeon over there.
Correct.
Really great to have it. And how big an area do you travel with this trailer?
So far we've limited it to Missouri, and then we've traveled to Iowa, and it also has traveled a couple times to Illinois.
Look how this equine industry has changed from a veterinary. You got big investments in horses, and I'll tell you what, there is so much that can go wrong if you don't stay on top of it.
That's true.
So what do you see more happen at these shows that you deal with?
Lameness issues for sure, because we're dealing with athletic animals. We see horses that colic because, this isn't the only show that they've gone to, or they may have recently been at another show, and so they're traveling a lot, which can stress them and predispose them to things like colic or respiratory disease, things like that.
For these clients and for these folks that are going around to these shows and traveling, and you have one tip that you could leave us with as far as to be sound management, as far as on traveling in shows like this, to keep out of problems?
Yeah, one of the big things is make sure your horse is drinking adequate amounts of water, especially this time of year with it being hot, as well as not having any drastic changes in feed. We can't do much about the environmental change because they're going to change environments going from show to show, but things like keeping their feeding habits normal, making sure they're drinking adequate water, and making sure that they've been adequately vaccinated and dewormed prior to travel.
I'm telling you, we always talk about taking your horse experience to another level. You took this horse show to another level by bringing this rig and bringing your services. Just an unbelievable service you have to offer. We appreciate everything you have to do. Thanks for being part of Ag AM in Kansas.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay tuned next week with Ag AM Kansas Horsing Around. And don't forget the Better Horses Radio Show, betterhorsesradio.com.
The Kansas Wheat Innovation Center in Manhattan is rediscovering ways to get improved varieties and new genetics in the hands of farmers faster. Grower-led and checkoff-funded research initiatives are bringing about positive change. This grassroots leadership provides a strong voice in Topeka and Washington, D.C. Now is the time to partner with Kansas Wheat in moving wheat forward. Kansas Wheat Commission and Kansas Association of Wheat Growers. Farmers investing in their future and yours. Log on to rediscoverwheat.org.